welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do an updated drugstore makeup look, and all these products I am obsessed with, and I added in a bunch of new stuff from my last video that are needs, and they're all so cheap. So like this highlighter is from the drugstore, believe it or not. So if you like this look, then keep watching. Okay, so to start out my makeup today, I'm going to be using the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And this stuff is like heaven. It's equivalent to, let me find it. It's equivalent to the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. They literally feel the same. It's like almost like silk on your face, and it just fills in your pores. So I already have on a little bit of oil on my skin, so I don't want to add moisturizer to like, I feel like that'd be way too much. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the primer, and I will link everything that I'm using below. I'm gonna be using the trumatch Lumie Healthy Luminous Makeup Foundation, and this is by L'Oreal. And this stuff is incredible, and I feel like it's just as nice as a lot of the big brands. Today, to apply this, I will just be using a Morphe brush, and so I'm just gonna do a light layer of this. So today for my concealer, I'm going to be using Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. So I'm just going to put a little bit underneath my eyes, a little bit, and then I go ham. You gotta do what you gotta do. And then I'm going to take the brush and I'm just going to kind of blot it in. And then I'm going to take the extra that's on my brush and put it on my forehead and on my chin. And then make sure that it's all in. So to set my skin today, I'm going to be using the Mercier powder. I just haven't found anything from the drugstore that I'm like super obsessed with to set. Nothing works as good as the Mercier. So I feel like this is like the one thing that if you're going to splurge on, to splurge on. So I'm just gonna take a little bit with a brush and pat it into my skin. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm going to be going in with the bronzing butter, and you can find this at the drugstore, and I'm obsessed with this stuff. I feel like it works just as good as the high-end products. And then I always like to go along my forehead, because it makes your forehead look smaller. After that, I'm going to be taking Fit Me blush, and this is the shade 45. It's like a pinky. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on my cheeks, and then for the blush, I always make sure that I dab it and I don't rub, because I feel like when you rub it in, it looks a little bit more harsh. So then I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead and my chin, just to bring everything together. Now for highlighter, I'm gonna be using the Master Chrome by Maybelline, and I'm so impressed by this stuff. I saw people using it and I was like, yeah, whatever, like I love my Jaclyn Hill highlighter, but this stuff is seriously so amazing. Like, look at that. So I'm gonna take some of that and pile drive it on my face. the places that the sun will hit. Look at that shine. After I do that, I'm going to curl my lashes. And for my mascara, I'm going to be using the Telescopic by L'Oreal, and this is my favorite mascara from the drugstore, and it always will be. I feel like it elongates your eyelashes, and it's not too thick, but mine was running out, so I put in a couple of eye drops. It's not usually this watery, I would say. And then I'm gonna put a tiny bit on my bottom lashes. Okay, so now moving on to my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. And this stuff is actually amazing. It stays on for a long time, and it's more of like a cream instead of a powder. And my eyebrows are super sparse, so it fills in very well. It comes with this applicator, but I use an angled brush just because I like to really shape my eyebrows. For eyeshadow, I'm not really doing much. I'm gonna take my Butter bronzer and just do a tiny bit on my lids. Oh shit, that was not a tiny bit. And then I will be going back in with my highlighter, and I love to do this if I can get it open. Okay, so I'm gonna take my finger, and I'm just gonna put a tiny bit on my lid. And I feel like if I'm ever doing any type of like shimmer on my eyelid, I like to put it on with my finger. I just feel like it goes on better. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of my highlighter right there. And then I'm gonna take a brush and put some over my lid, underneath my eyebrow, some in the corner, and a tiny bit underneath. And that kind of glows your eyes and makes them look a little bit more open. Next, I will be the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. Kind of just, it's a smudging eyeliner, so I'm just gonna kind of smudge some on and make like a little wing. And then now that my eyelashes are dried, I'm gonna go back in and curl them a little bit more. Don't do it when your eyelashes are wet, because I've heard horror stories of people's whole eyelashes coming out onto their eyelash curler. I don't even know what I would do at that point of my life. So next, I will be taking this Burt's Bees, and this is the shade 502, and it's a chapstick, but it has shade to it. It has like a tint, so I love that, because my biggest thing is that my lips always have to be super moisturized. And then, now last but not least, I'll be taking the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss. So this is the final look. I'm just going to end it by putting a little bit of the Maybelline highlighter on the rest of my body. And that will do it today for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I added in some new drugstore products from my last video that I'm seriously obsessed with, and I hope to see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.